Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Let's Play Cities, Skylines and Modded Series. This is the Riverrun map, and today we're playing on Azity City. Welcome to episode 42. I just wanted to thank the people that have subscribed recently and helped us reach our 100 subscriber milestone. If you noticed a subtle difference in the channel, we have our new channel name of Nezodam instead of the Mazodin that I've had for the past 10 years. So thank you guys for doing that. We also plopped down some services in the last episode and mentioned that we did the 43-mile run in honor of Chadwick Boseman. I've recovered since from that. It doesn't take me long to recover from a long run, but I'll put that in a separate video and how I was able to achieve that level of fitness. Anyway, what we're going to do, I did promise analyzing traffic and trying to optimize our high traffic area, so that's what we're going to do today. We'll probably touch up a little bit on this tile and before we start plopping some zones down. So without further ado, let's begin. This was one of my most creatively made interchanges. Well, probably the second most. And it seemed to handle medium to light traffic pretty well. But after looking at the traffic analysis tool, the card tool that you see in the interface, notice there's a bunch of red. So I realized later on that I probably should have worked on something closer to the industrial side instead of removing this particular intersection, because most of the traffic seemed to come from where the people drop off and load up on the highways. So yeah, we'll probably revisit this in a future episode, but here I am trying to make something. I noticed a two-way highway in a perpendicular direction allows the cars to choose the fastest route. So it's a mechanic in the game that where the citizens will always choose the fastest roads. So that's why I put these two-way highways in instead of the avenue. kind of looked a bit wonky, so I'm gonna redo it. The bendy road kind of made it too sharp in the end, so let's fix that a little bit. So you may have noticed that you haven't used a grid type. I usually put a brace with a cross to make a perfect circle. I didn't do it this time because I think it was really early in the morning when I was doing this footage. So I may have not been thinking about making it perfect, trying to get the layout out so that I can visualize it. Oh yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I'll probably redo this part. It kind of looks so weird. The concept is to have. I was making one of my preliminary trumpet interchanges that I thought would have been a trumpet interchange, but realized it probably isn't. So I think I fixed that later on. Well, we are going to fix it. I was kind of tired when I was making this, so that's for the next episode. So when I was analyzing the top interchange, I noticed there was a gap or a path that was missing, which was from the highway to the right hand side of the avenue. So I wanted to make sure that I could do that because this path, you follow it to the end, it goes all the way to the left hand side, and there's nothing going to the right. So a car going to the right would need to do a U-turn at that place. So this should hopefully alleviate some residential traffic. This goes to a residential side. So let's see if that works. Yeah, so I think this is when I started to realize trying to make a change that is way too drastic for for the time that I'm awake or supposedly awake. I'm trying to make it symmetrical on the other side to do the reverse part of this. I guess this is called a clove relief. It's not. It's not the trumpet interchange that I was thinking about, which we'll fix this up. Now that I'm reviewing the video, I kind of wish I did another kind of interchange. But for those that are watching now, yeah, so you kind of see that I'm trying to turn the thing in my head. It's not computing until I make an opposite facing road to visualize it. When I was first making a trumpet interchange, this is how I did the top part of the curve, the curve that follows the original curve. So this is following the earlier designs, which I later found out that I wasn't really doing a trumpet interchange. It was more of like part of a clove relief. So this part, that V-shaped bend is a little too close to the avenue, so it's making cars do a rapid U-turn, and it's halting traffic on oncoming and ongoing traffic at that junction. So yeah, this is a placeholder. This is a placeholder, I guess. We're trying to analyze our analysis, our pre-analysis, or yeah, we'll call this a reanalysis of what we did. I may link this roundabout here to distribute traffic, but I think I put it underground. That also works. But then I noticed I have to reach up to the other side, so this is kind of tough to imagine. So it increased the slope as I go underneath the roundabout, so I go further down, I believe. So this is the U-turn that I'm talking about. It's causing some cars to disappear because they waited too long on their path deleted. That's one of the things with traffic. If you don't solve it in a way that the Sims can get to their destination fast enough, they will disappear. So it indicates a problem that it's the game showing you in real time that it's considering it a path that takes too long. So the car or the path is deleted, the asset is deleted, then it respawns trying to see a better path. So yeah, therein lies a problem. We thought 500 watts was megawatts was enough. Apparently, we ran out of power, so we might have to plop down another green power source. So we got the solar updraft towers doing a great job so far. Eventually, the most efficient and most environmentally safe, I guess, in this game would be one of the either solar power or nuclear power plants. So I know you hear the word nuclear and think, is that actually environmentally safe? Well, if you look at the emissions and whatnot, it's generally safe. I have to look on actual studies on that, but yeah, for the purposes of this game, I'll probably stick with solar power for now. So this was the area that I should have concentrated on. This was where most of the traffic came from, industrial area. So a two-way road traffic in an industrial area usually solves the case. I should have done this analysis before I deleted the interchange. So we might have to roll back what I did and re-attack. Well, that's all the time that we have. I'd like to thank everyone for joining me. Please consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. Like, follow, comment, subscribe. Ding that bell, and I'll see you in 3 days. This is John Nezodam, signing out. I hope you continue to be well, and please remember, you are essential.